There's a special keychain, and I don't know what it is, but he's just like, talk about the keychain.
He gave me a keychain. I also have his keychain. He gave me, it's a Dragon Ball Z
Okay.
ball. Yeah, that's on my keychain too. I didn't think about that.
Just validating to you, his soul stepping forward, because
The keychain was significant because that's something that's predominantly in my pocket, that's not out there in the world. So subtle, it actually took me a second to remember that that was something that my brother had given me.
it keeps bringing my attention to a river or a creek, and I'm drinking beers.
Or like last week, I went on like just by myself. I went up to Withlacoochee Forest to try to like hunt for the first time.
Yeah.
And I followed a river up, and I was drinking.
So you weren't alone, because your brother was there. He wouldn't have brought that, and it kept repeating in my mind, and I'm like, can you just wait 1 second? And he's like, you need to say this. Your brother's soul was with you in that moment. As you're speaking, they have me write down 2 things. So there's 2 different things I want to talk about. First, I want to talk about you at times, more often than not, having a sense of hopelessness and subtle depression. It's kind of just this thing that plays in the back of your head, and you're like, I don't really know why this won't go away, why this feeling won't go away. They're showing me you in the bed at night, kind of like tossing and turning, and there's a lot on your mind, but I just want to say don't give up is what I want to say too, and I feel like you know what I mean when I say that. Same breath, then I want to shift gears and I want to talk about you having like really big dreams. Like it's almost like they make me feel like you have these, you're very imaginative of where your life could go, but then you're like, but how could that happen? Like, I mean, you want to make millions. Like that's the feeling of like, I want to be this successful guy. I want to give my son everything. I want him to have all, and I just need to tell you that that's so possible. And your brother steps forward and he says, I need my brother to know that he should dream big. He should do all the things that I couldn't do because of the decisions I made. The only thing that's limiting to you is your mind. And I just need to say, like, your brother makes me feel like you have a good enough head on your shoulders to not go down the path that I went down. And they also make me feel like you have this sense of needing to make someone proud. And I feel like it's your family. I feel like your mom plays a big role, your son, where it's like, I went a different route and this is my life and I can give everything to my family. I just need to tell you that that's possible. They also make me feel like, do you have like entrepreneurial vibes? Like, have you considered starting a business or something? Yeah. Or do you have a business?
No, not currently, but I kind of, I believe it's always your own business, whether you're an employee or not, but conducting yourself in the way of being your own boss and anything that you do is important. And I have several things I want to get into.
Your brother, it's interesting, he shows me the dice again and he goes, bet on yourself. And he just rolls them in front of you. Such a strong sense of encouragement that comes from him to you. Like you can do it, like he's cheering you on. I'm seeing a blue truck.
My dad had a blue truck.
Your dad had the blue truck, okay. That's just validating to you again, very specific. They're kind of joking, they're like, we're really bad at this. We're not good. We're just throwing things out. We know that he'll know because we want him to know that we're with him. We've never left our side. I look at Shane, I look at the name, and then all of a sudden I want to talk about someone's ears. I feel like
my dad Shane and my son Shane.
You have really interesting ears.
Me and my dad.
And I'm not coming at you for your ears. And then there's someone that I want to talk about their teeth, like missing, or missing a tooth.
Grandfather.
I talk about the nose. It's a very pronounced nose. I have ears. I'm tall. I'm skinny. I'm also hearing the name Dave as well.
My grandfather.
Your grandpa. Okay, so I do feel that you have many people around you and they're all just throwing in little things. And someone, I don't know who, but I want to say he's got a gang, girl. Like that, I don't know if that person, the way I said it sounds like someone joking. Like I literally sense a bunch of guys that are joking, like kind of like if they were all here, they'd be like, what is he doing? Why is he talking to this girl? Like that's the feeling. Like they're kind of talking shit. Like you see him, like he's a little like punk, like, but they're joking. It's coming from love, and that's just testament to like their personalities if they were here. They're just making fun of you right now for talking to me, honestly. They're like, this is crazy. Using a word that I won't use, but it's funny. Okay, they're saying, say it. I'm not going to say it, but they're saying, and this is just validation to you on the relationships and the dynamic that you had, but I want to say the P word. Like, he's such a, you know what I'm saying? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. They're saying, we're just messing with you. Who would you have gone fishing with?
My dad.
Your dad, okay.
And my grandpa.
Your dad and your grandpa. Your dad he's like peeking through, man. He's really, you know, what's interesting is when we pass on, we are the same when we were here. So if someone was very to themselves and quiet, didn't believe in psychics or mediums, they don't change. They're still going to show up, but they're going to be who they are. If someone was like out there and flamboyant, like the energy can be felt, we don't change. And they're bringing my attention to bowling. This could have been a memory that you had where you went bowling with them, but it's like, they make me feel like as a child you would have done this, or it would have been something that you did, I don't want to say every week, but you did it frequently. How do you connect with the bowling?
It was a bowling game. My grandfather lived above a bar.
Okay.
So every time I would go visit him, I would play that bowling game.
That's
Maybe
what
that
it
would
is.
be it.
That's exactly what it is. It's whatever comes
When I was young.
That's what it is. He's bringing forward specifics. So I'm like, why are you guys showing me bowling? That's what it is. Whatever comes to your awareness is exactly what it is. And it's the specifics and the details to let you know that they're still with you. Your grandpa feels very strong, and I want to say the word hard ass, and I don't know why. Almost like I don't take shit, and I'm very like, I talk my shit is the feeling. Very man's man is what I want to say.
Yeah. No, he was he was very loving, heart of gold, but straightforward, short man. Tall, but short in his words.
And then when you say that, he says, you see why it's hard for me to like really come through for you, kid? That's what he says to me. Kind of like, that's just who I was. I'm wanting to talk about you being smart. I'm wanting to talk about, you know, the example that I'm being given is like when someone goes to school and they don't really have to like study or try. They're just naturally kind of like, they pick up things quickly. That's what they're talking about you. You just get the hang of things very quickly. And they're saying that trait in itself is a gift, and it's kind of like the key to everything that's coming in the future for your life as far as career and success. Like you're just, and okay, I understand. People who are in charge of making decisions in your line of work will see that in you. And that's what makes you special, and that's what I'm supposed to tell you. I keep hearing we're so proud of you. And would one of them call you like boy? Like it could have like a sign of endearment, like what's up boy, or like what's up boy, or like what are you getting into boy? Like they keep saying that to me.
My stepdad, Carl, I remember him calling me boy.
Okay, Carl. Then listen, Carl stepping forward. He's showing me shooting birds in the sky with a gun. Like I think that's a thing, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm being shown that, but I just want to talk about someone shooting at birds.
So when we were kids, he got pissed because we were shooting birds with a BB gun, probably.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Was it Carl that got upset?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's just bringing forward that specific memory so you know that his soul is present. They're joking. They're like, it's kind of like a competition. They're like, let's see like who has the better info. Like they're all like kind of like competing with each other in a joking, loving way where it's like, yeah, because Carl looks at it's interesting. Kyle and your dad stand over here. Carl's over here. They're all together, but they're making a game out of it. Kind of like, let's see who can like give him the best info. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably, I guess let me ask you, would you understand that being part of the personalities?
Yeah.
Okay.